The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. President Bongbong Marcos vows to protect the welfare of overseas Filipino workers and their families. In a vlog, Marcos Jr. said housing and scholarships will be provided to the children of OFWs. Programs for migrant workers who wish to come back and look for a job have been put in place as well. The president said this is the government's way to reciprocate their contributions to the country.
Tutulungan natin sila sa training, yung tinatawag na reskilling and upskilling dahil yung ibang trabaho na lumalabas ngayon na highly technical. Kaya ita-training natin ang ating mga OFW para kaya nilang magkipagkompetensya sa labor market sa buong.
Slain OFW Julie B. Ranara has been laid to rest at the cemetery in Las Piñas City. A funeral procession was held for Ranara, who was buried in Golden Haven Memorial Park. Family and friends continue to mourn her passing. The 35-year-old domestic helper was allegedly killed by her employer's 17-year-old son. Her body was burnt and dumped in a desert in Kuwait. The Philippine government has vowed to provide all possible assistance to Ranara's family. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The government approves 7 big-ticket infrastructure projects under public-private partnership. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez with the report.
Seven projects have been approved by the National Economic and Development Authority Board. These are said to be the big-ticket infrastructure projects of the Marcos administration. Based on initial estimates, the indicative total cost for these approvals would be at 154.7 billion pesos. The first project approved by the NEDA board is the construction of a cancer center at the University of the Philippines Philippine General Hospital. This will be the first public-private partnership project under the leadership of President Bongbong Marcos. Aside from that, the NEDA board also approved the additional 7.6 million peso budget for the rehabilitation of MRT-3. When asked if there's a possibility of a fare increase after the rehabilitation, Secretary Arsenio Balisacan had this to say.
The public consideration, the public interest consideration is always high in the agenda of the government. So, hindi mangyayari yan.
The NEDA board likewise granted for the use of the 2.1 billion peso loan from the Japan International Cooperation Agency or JICA. This is for the proper air traffic management in the country following the recent technical glitch in our airports. The construction of a new Dumaguete Airport under the DOTR has also been given the green light. The same goes for the Mindanao Inclusive Agriculture Development Project of the DA and the Integrated Flood Resilience and Adaptation Project of the DPWH. Lastly, the NEDA board confirmed the ICC approval of DOTR's request for changes in scope, increase in cost, and extension of the implementation period for the Metro Davao Public Transport Modernization Project. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. A Pulse Asia survey shows that dialects are the least preferred medium of instruction for grades 1 to 3. Most of the respondents said they prefer using Filipino or English. The Council for the Welfare of Children logged nearly 9,000 cases of child abuse across the country in 2022. Some of the reported cases happened inside their homes or schools. And China hits back at the U.S. after the latter's military shot down a suspected Chinese spy balloon inside its airspace. Beijing describes Washington's, quote, use of force as an overreaction. Now for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.